You're probably unhappy. You probably have things in your life that you're unsatisfied with, that you don't like, that are constantly irritating you, or you may feel as though there are things that are lacking in your life that are making your daily experience something that you dread, or maybe that you're not completely satisfied or content with. And this is causing you to really take for granted the things that are good in your life. And I wanted to touch on this because I was having this experience myself the other day. I was driving into work and I can remember feeling myself discontent with the way things are because I was focusing on everything that I didn't currently have in my life. And then I was looking back about how far I had come. Because you need to understand that 8 months ago, I was living in a basement suite with 4 roommates above me, constantly moving around, constantly coming and going, coming down into the basement because that was where they had to do their laundry because my basement suite was attached to the laundry room. And I felt as though I didn't have any privacy, and this really, really irritated me. It made me mad, and because I just wasn't living the way that I wanted to live, and I didn't have that freedom and that privacy that I thought I deserved. And then as I was continuing to develop my skills as a copywriter and grow my reserve of knowledge, I ended up finding an opportunity, landed a job at Martell Media, working for Dan Martell as a copywriter. I got flown out to work and live in Kelowna, BC from Calgary, where I was previously based, and my life has completely changed. I'm making more money than I ever have before in my life. I have a nice new apartment that is completely my own, where there are no roommates running around, coming in at all hours of the night. I have a nice car. I go and live in a beautiful city. Kelowna is stunning if you've never been. And I remember driving into work one day and thinking about all the things that I didn't have and how discontent I was as a result of that. And then I had to stop and realize how far I had come and everything that I now have in my life. And then it hit me. It was just like 7-8 months ago, I was feeling that exact same way. And it made me realize that if I cannot be happy with what I have right now, with where I am right now, then there is no way that getting all of these other things that I think are going to make me happy is actually going to make me happy. It's not. I was fooling myself. Just like you're probably fooling yourself, thinking that if things were different, or if you had this, or if you had that, whatever it is, that you would all of a sudden be happy. You might be happy for a few months or whatever until that honeymoon phase, the initial excitement and novelty of it all begins to wear off. But then you're left with you again. And it's going to be like that with anything in life. You think that getting the nicer car, or getting the bigger house, or getting the girlfriend or the boyfriend, or whatever the case may be, will make you happy. It won't. Not long term. And as cheesy as it sounds, the happiness has to come from you first. You already need to be in that space where you are satisfied with who you are, what you've become, the path that you want, that you're on, and the goals that you're looking to achieve. You got to be happy with that substance right there, because then everything else on top of it is just icing on the cake. And so yeah, this is just a message about being grateful and being happy with what you have while continuing to strive for what you want. But that's all I have for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you all next time. Stay motivated and disciplined. Peace.